Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's been nearly 2 weeks since I've recorded a video. I did post one, I think like 2 days ago, but it was something that I had pre-recorded because I have been sick. Went camping, it was cold and raining, ended up feeling not so great on Monday, but such is life, it happens. So this is my plan with me for week 9 of 2025. The kit that I'm using is by an Etsy shop called Nerds the Word Sticker Co. So I will check and see if they are still open on YouTube, or not YouTube, Etsy. And if they are, I will of course link them down below. What I'm going to do first, as per usual, is I am going to set up my sidebar and my box stickers. Let me see. There we go. And this particular kit is this like pretty like peacock situation with some flowers, and I love it a lot because my favorite color is blue. Pretty much any kind of blue. So always keen on a kit that has a lot of blue in it. And actually, if you guys were here with me in my office, my walls are actually a very like dark teal blue color. And then all of my desk furniture is white. So it's a very nice contrast. And I am just filling in and excuse me in advance because I'm not gonna lie to you, there will definitely be some coughing in this video. If I thought for even 1 second I could go a whole recording without coughing, I would definitely shoot for that. Okay, and I'm just going to fold this in half for now so I can get these stickers on here. You guys can't see me, but I 100% wear glasses. Okay. And actually, if I had to pick a color closest to my walls, it would be this one right here. This water tracker color, that's closest to my walls. Except even my walls are a little bit more blue. But anywho, I digress. Okay, and then here's my meal planning tracker sticker. So for this week, we had chicken thighs, spaghetti with meatballs, chicken legs with sweet potatoes, steaks with baked potatoes, pizza on Friday, a whole roasted turkey, and then we use leftover turkey to make turkey sandwiches. All right. I am going to put this box sticker here. And actually, let me open this up. And then I've got a to-do list for quite a few days this week. Because on this particular week, at the end of the week, we went on a camping trip. So lots and lots of prep work there. Camping is very fun. We do enjoy it. Typically our kids like to be in the outdoors and go on a hike. We used to take our dog, but poor Apollo, he is getting up there in years. So at this point, we just can't take him anymore because he just cannot walk for the same length of time that he used to be able to. The last time we took him hiking, probably like a month ago, he ended up limping back to the car. And I think he scratched his nose because he did have a little bloody nose moment. And as a pet owner, that was just not a fun experience for me or for the kiddos. And I don't think it was fun for him either. So he just won't be going with us anymore. He's got to stay home. Which a lot of campsites don't really like to permiss animals anyways, or there's like an extra fee, so it's no biggie. He's okay to stay home. Oh, that was a little bit crooked. Again, it is okay if the stickers are crooked. Part of the reason that I love doing these so much with the memory keeping in particular, it just helps me remember, you know, one, it doesn't always have to be perfect, and two, I can look back and see what I did accomplish. Let's see if I can get this to line up. Okay, maybe not. Let me just turn this. Be a little bit easier. Okay, again, those stickers are also crooked. I do notice it, but it'll be okay. Just want to make sure you guys can still see. Okay, and then Thursday, I did have a box sticker for down here. And this kit in particular, I'm used to these big box stickers kind of matching this exactly, but now that I'm putting them down, I see that they are a little bit on the longer side, which again is also totally fine. But, oops, we had lots of chores lists on this particular day, or particular week, I mean, is what I'm trying to say. But it, you know, that's a camping week. We actually went camping 2 weeks in a row, but the second, because this was the first camping weekend, the next weekend, we actually went with friends, which was super fun. We've never really camped with friends before, but we all enjoyed it, had a good time. It was particularly windy the first day that we were out, but this particular weekend, we woke up on Saturday morning and it was raining and a lot colder than when we left the house. So that was slightly less pleasant. But that's how it goes with camping. Sometimes the weather does not work in your favor. But overall, I do really like this this kit. I like that the colors are very vibrant. And again, like I said, blue is my favorite color. So this is right up my alley. So for my to-do list for each day, Monday it was laundry, dishes, vacuuming, bathrooms, and kitchen. Tuesday was trash, dishes, mopping and sweeping, cleaning up the upstairs living room, and then cleaning up my bedroom. Wednesday, dishes, my office, the downstairs living room, tidying up the home gym, and then cleaning some of the appliances. So I try to, at least on like a quarterly basis, I try to wash like our washing machine, our dishwasher, give the fridge a good wipe down. Typically, I try to make sure that nothing spills in the fridge so I don't have to like deep clean it as often. But anytime, you know, something leaks or spills or whatever, we of course go in and clean that up. We try for as soon as possible, but sometimes, you know, it gets away from you for a couple of days. So, anywho, now that I've got all the big boxes placed, I'm going to go ahead and flip this in half. So first on Monday, I am going to add my reading. For reading on this particular day, I did 2 hours. And since a lot of those boxes are quite long, I am going to cover up the these little pink header bars, except I didn't do it right there, which is, again, not a big deal. So I read for 2 hours. I could not even begin to tell you where I'm at, where I was at this week on my reading goal, but as of right now, I am on book 13 of this year, so right on track with where I need to be. I am enjoying the books that I'm reading. I did use a much bigger sticker than I normally do for my workouts because I did a couple on this day. So up first, I walked 1 mile. And then second, I did a 30-minute upper body strength workout. I'll just leave it at that. And then the next item, here we go. I'm going to cover up the bottom of this just a little bit because I don't really need it. And then I will put, this was a parent teacher conference. And again, I have some wind going on in the background. So if you can hear it, it's because I'm right outside right by the windows where I record. Okay, and then the last item for this day, I might need a little bit of retake because this little sticker is not as sticky as I would like for it to be. And then I've got my little girl. And on the 24th, I did post a YouTube video. My spacing was very off when I wrote that. Anywho, you guys get the point. Okay, and then moving on to Tuesday. Again, for Tuesday, I did read about 2 hours. I was very keen on reading this week. Some weeks, and that's kind of how it flows for me. Some weeks I'm like, oh, I want to read like 24/7, and then other weeks I'm just like, and I'm a little bit off. Read 2 hours. And then up next, I will mark my workouts again. This time, since I do have this cute little decorative box with flowers, I'm actually not going to use a icon marker, but I am going to write workouts. And then I walked 1.5 miles. And then I did legs. Perfect. And then after that, on Tuesday, I did a little manicure. I will put this little bottle here. And I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it in a video before, but I do my own nails at home. It's a lot cheaper, and also I can do it while I'm watching like Yellowstone or something, or any movie. Just, it's nice to be able to sit at home and do a manicure versus having to go out to get one. And then Up next, I'm not going to use a page marker on this one either, but I had quality time with kids. And then the last item that I have for Tuesday was prepping for my Plan With Me video. And then I've got this little girl on a laptop. And then I'll write prep for Plan With Me. So very nice. And then we'll move on to Wednesday. And for Wednesday, the first thing that I'm marking up here I'll put it right there, was that I read for about 45 minutes. I will never find it easy to write on these rings, but such is life. I do love the way that like a coiled planner lays flat though. And I've used, I used to use the Passion Planner, and the Passion Planner, while it is not coil bound, it does generally lay really flat, which for the purposes of writing, I greatly appreciate. But again, it just doesn't cover all of the things that I want to really track and utilize in my planner, either every day or like monthly and weekly and whatnot. Okay, so the first workout I did on this day was I walked 2 miles, and then I remember this. I was feeling very, very sore. So I did a 15-minute stretch. Oh, I can't write. It's getting harder and harder. And then the last thing that I did was this was a 20-minute core workout. Okay, very nice, very nice. And then the next thing on this particular day was I took my little humans to the park. So I'm going to write park with kids. And sometimes I'll abbreviate with like this just so that it's shorter. Of course, you don't have to do that. You could always write in 2 lines so that you can space it out nicely. You can also do like hand lettering and things. If you haven't noticed, I don't do hand lettering. It is something that I'm actively working on teaching myself, but again, it's a process to learn. And then I also did play some Diablo this day. And if I have not mentioned this previously, I am a hardcore Monster drinker, so I typically always have one of these. I just drink 1 a day. That's my source of caffeine because I don't drink coffee. But I can appreciate her little tiny like coffee cup there. And then the last thing that I have to mark for this day is, again, I was feeling very, very sore from those strength training workouts that I did early in the week. And I definitely needed an Epsom salt bath. Okay, and that finishes up Wednesday. So now I'll flip over to my other side and get started on Thursday. And I promise that is not a human, that is a cat. I don't know if my camera's picking that up or not, but that was one of my cats running by with a toy that she wants everyone to know is hers. Okay, so for Thursday, the first thing I'm going to mark is my reading. And on Thursday, I did... I read for an hour and a half. And then the next thing I have to mark is that I posted. Playing with me? Hi, dear. Oh, she would come straight to the door. Okay, on this day, I posted plan with me video. Okay, and then after that, I took a couple of classes on Thursday. So I'll put this one here. Winning the week. So some classes, and you can find them all over the internet, but some classes I just take for motivation, some I take for new ideas, some of them I take to get to know a subject better, just depending on what I feel I need at the moment. And this class is Ignite Your Momentum. I just like seeing other people's, thoughts, processes, opinions, because I'm always looking to grow and improve. So while a class may not, truthfully, I may not gain anything from the class, and that's okay. Usually they're like 30 minutes to maybe an hour. Sometimes there are multi-day classes that I've taken. And again, if it helps me in some way, shape, or form, then that's absolutely fantastic. Most of the classes that I've taken have been free. But if I was to take a paid class, I'd need to know that I was going to gain something from it. But if I have the free time and I could potentially benefit from it, I'm always willing to look into it. And this one was 12 steps to a healthier you. I think of the classes I took on this particular day, the 12 steps to a healthier you was the least helpful. And you'll run into that over time. It'll either benefit you a lot or it won't. But it never hurts to look. Okay, so I'm going to do my workouts here, and I'll write. And on this particular week, I was really, really pushing to do at least 2 workouts a day. And I did do that for the most part. But I'm curious now if it contributed to me ending up getting sick over the weekend. Okay, so I walked 2 miles. Or it could have just been being out in the rain. Totally makes sense too. And then I did another leg stretch routine. Okay, and that wraps me up for Thursday. On Friday, let's see, the first thing on Friday was wrong sticker. Okay, was my reading. And on Friday, I read for 1 hour. Okay, and then after that, I will do my workouts. And, okay, on Friday, I walked another 2 miles. And then, again, more stretching because I was very sore. Okay, and then after that, I took another class on this particular day. Okay, and this was 5 steps to enhance culture. And then the last thing that I have to mark for Friday is date night. Okay, and then I lied. This wasn't even the weekend that we went camping. This was the next weekend. I was wondering why I didn't have camping marked on Friday. Brain activities. Oh, that means that I wrote these on the wrong ones. That's okay. We'll have to live with it. Okay, Saturday. For my reading, I am going to put this box down too, just so that I can put the full coffee cup there and not have it be covered up. Okay, so on Saturday, I read for 1 hour. And then in the next box, I'm going to write out my workouts. And for the first one, well, let's see. We played tennis, and then again, more stretching. And I will tell you, this is the first week that I really started like pushing myself hard to do strength training every day. So when I say I was sore, we were struggling to walk. Even sitting hurt. But that's how it goes when you're growing. Okay, and then we had family time, fishing, and park. Okay, and then my son had his first martial arts class this day. This was like an introductory class, but they went and they did like the little board breaking, and my son loved it so much that we signed him up. And then we ended up doing dinner and drinks with a friend. And that wraps us up for Saturday. That was actually a very fun day, but we were legitimately at that park from like 9 o'clock in the morning till like 5 p.m. between the fishing and the kids playing at the playground and playing tennis, and it just turned into like a whole day event. But it was very fun. Okay, and then for my reading on Sunday, let's see, I read for 45 minutes. And then what's next? Okay, I've got workout. Okay, what was it? Oh, we played tennis again. Tennis and then hiking. We actually did a 2-hour hike this day. And then a 2-hour hike. Yes, this was the last hike that we took our dog on, Mr. Apollo, where we realized that it just was no longer much of an option for our old man dog. Really love to trim this sticker, but I lost my scissors. Oh, here they are. Okay. I forgot to add my little beverage sticker here. Okay. Workouts on Sunday, and then my husband did go on an additional fishing trip this day. So I will just write husband fishing. And then mom lunch with kids. Because that's what we did. We went on a hike, and then we went out for lunch while he was fishing. And then this last item here, because apparently I cannot help myself, I did have some planning time. And that's it. That is my week 9 of 2025. As per usual, I will link everything that I can in the description box below the video. Any questions that you guys have, feel free to comment those below. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. I hope you guys had a lovely week. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.